Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Hollywood After Dark. Tonight, February 8th, 2023, we're going to be talking about the return of the king. Bob Iger shaking things up by cutting things down over there at Disney. But Toy Story 5, Zootopia 2, and oh my god, Frozen 3, folks. I don't even want to talk about that, but we will tonight. HWAD, let's go. Hey, what's going on, everybody? How you guys doing? Welcome to the party. Welcome to the show. Like I said, it is the 8th of the month. There's a lot going on. Oh my god, today. Today was a big day. Today, I feel like I say that a lot, you know, like days. I'm like, I thought, you know, after last night, I'm gonna take the night off. I'm not gonna stream. I'm gonna rest. Both my kids are not feeling very well. I myself am not feeling very well. Tonight will probably be a bit shorter of a stream. Just because I just want to get. There was so much that went on today that we got to talk about it. And not all of it's movie related. We're going to be talking about some stuff coming out of Nintendo that actually has me excited for what's going to be coming down the pipeline. But first things first, I just want to say Silent Hill Patio Commentary is now live across all podcasting platforms where you might get it, as well as being over there on youtube.com/Patio Commentary. I good episode, good movie. Very much looking forward to next week, which is going to be The Running Man. And then we move into March, which I'm not fully there yet. I have a few slots left to fill for the March category. But for those of you out there who are anime fans, I did say that anime is going to be the theme for April. And the schedule for that is this. I confirmed that today, finalized that. April 5th is going to be Your Name. April 12th will be Final Fantasy: The Spirits Within. April 19th will be Spirited Away, and then April 26th will be Perfect Blue. So that is the lineup for Patio Commentary for April, and I am looking forward to diving into all of those movies. Especially, I've seen Final Fantasy, I've seen Spirited Away, so I mean, I'm looking forward to watching those again. Perfect Blue and Your Name I haven't seen yet, but that should be a lot of fun to watch regardless. And then, you know, that's going to be the theme of the month for April. March, right, at this point is more like kind of comedy, horror, sci-fi type stuff, but we'll see where it goes. Again, if you guys want to get in on the action and get a movie you want to see covered on Patio Commentary, the best way to do that is Patreon.com/Matt Jarbo. There's tiers for that on there, but really just try to help out by spreading the love and all that jazz. So anyway, there's that. I just wanted to get that out of the way. Thank you all so much for all that stuff. Let's take a look here at the chat, see what you guys are saying this evening. Leo Ing here, thank you, says, are you going to react to the AI from the Snyder fan base? I am, actually, yes. I'll be talking about that. That was weird. That was definitely interesting. I have to kind of laugh at all that, to be fair, because it cracked me the hell up. Honestly, the whole thing cracked me the hell up. But one thing I quickly want to show that I didn't show earlier, and I'm going to probably post it on the community page here pretty soon, is you guys know I've been playing around with AI, right? This is not a full thing about AI, but you know, when I do these little patio commentaries, I also like to kind of dive in and make little fun images here. So I tried making Pyramid Head. Not the best. I need to get a different prompt for it. It looks like it's Pyramid Head, but like an owl. If I could get rid of the owl thing, that would be great. It looks pretty good overall. And then I also made a prompt here about the nurse, which again is not the perfect one, but I was kind of just messing around with it today. And I like to do these kind of little things. It's just as a little fun thing, just as we get into the movie. So there's that. There's that right there. I just wanted to show you guys that real quick. But okay, let's see here. Eyes Only here says, I wonder what Matt's going to be talking about today. Yesterday's contagious laughter made me laugh. Yeah, man, the whole stuff with Skywalker, Skiwalker, whatever you want to say, everything going on with that was just pretty damn funny, all things considered. We've got, let me see if I can find this one here. This was sent to me today. We talked about this last night a little bit, but I wanted to just bring it up again. We've got the original 2018 release, the Snyder Cut meetup in front of Warner Brothers. I showed this last night as how you guys want to do it. And then, of course, versus the fifth grade science fair diorama version of it. I feel I kind of want, like, if Ski Walker would have worn that black suit and grabbed a boombox and he would have memed Say Anything with John Cusack, I think that would have been seen as funnier, and I think it would have been way more effective. In the meantime, that's not the case. Like, that's not the case at all. What we have here is really funny because what we've got is just memes. All right. You got memes here of just people making fun of this here. Everyone falls sometimes. Just like adding that in there. A lot of people are just kind of ragging on this thing a little bit, and I feel kind of bad. I feel kind of bad because it's so easy to do. But if you guys are wanting to get, I made a thing today. Here is a template for it. I'm gonna probably do a little bit better. I'll go into Photoshop, add the fingers in there like other people have. But man, it's just, this is the new meme, you guys. This is the new meme. And I have to say, I have to give credit, really have to give credit to Skywalker for getting involved. You know what I mean? For doing his part to adding to the hilarity of the internet. And that part is pretty damn fantastic, in my opinion. Let me see if I can find here we go. This is this folks right here. This is the weird one. All right. So this is just getting like, you see this one here has got like 94,000 views, right? I think it's got more than that now. Let me refresh the page. Let me see if it's got more than that. Okay, 94. Oh no, the tweet itself has 434,000 views, 755 quote tweets. But this guy here, Comic Stream, says, we still have one last universe, a vision, an Elseworld to develop and conclude. February 14th, it's time to sell Snyderverse to Netflix. Hashtag sell ZSJL to Netflix. And then, of course, tagging Zack Snyder. And then Snyder Queen, who's just a rampant bigot. So, but this is let me bring this full screen so you guys can see the horror. The horror.
Hello guys, we need your help. Like and share this post quoting our hashtag so we show the Warner executives that we really want this to happen. We can make this a reality with your support. You are the real superheroes. Hello guys, we need your help.
So, I mean, listen, obviously the AI elevated labs bit right now is something that a lot of people are kind of playing around with. I will say that I give credit. I don't know what app he used to be able to make Superman talk like that, but I mean, like it looks like clearly it's fake, but it doesn't look like too terrible. Like you could actually like do this and have characters kind of interact back and forth in kind of a comedic way for like, like a Murdoch type situation. By the way, don't go look up what that is. But I just think this is hysterical to me, right? Broji here says, "What the fuck is this shit?" This is the act of a desperate fan base, right? This is the act of a desperate fan base to really just kind of like to get it. But let me just point this out here real quick, right? And I said this on Twitter earlier today as well. What the sell Zack Snyder Justice League to Netflix. I mean, obviously it's like a licensing thing. They're condensing the hashtag into something that people will remember. What they're not remembering though is that how licensing works. So let's say hypothetically, and I brought this up the other night, but let's say hypothetically, you've got all of the, they agree to it. They do it. They license it from Warner Brothers. Well, Warner Brothers would still oversee the production. DC Studios, James Gunn, Peter Safran would still oversee all of these productions. They would still be executive producers and the ones in control on all of these projects. They would be the ones who would have to hire Zack Snyder back and work with Zack Snyder to cultivate a script and a production schedule and everything else in order to make the damn thing work. That's why it's not going to happen, folks. That's why it's not going to happen. It's pretty funny though that they keep trying. Blessing here says, what's going to happen when they cast the new Superman? When they cast the new Superman, it's going to be bad. Now, you know, a lot of people are thinking that it's going to end up being Austin Butler. I think the fact that Austin Butler is up for Best Actor for Elvis and he's a company man over there at Warner's makes a lot of sense because they want to have it be someone within their wheelhouse. But, you know, they're going to be most likely going to be, you know, trying to, you know, they're going to try to screen test the right people. And that's going to be the more interesting facet of it, is to see whether or not actually can get there. And it's funny they talk about this because I want to play this for you guys. It's probably today. I'll fully admit today is going to end up being a copyright violation day. That is definitely going to happen, but I think the conversations are easy to have. Let me bring first up this clip here that I want to showcase. And this is Brendan Fraser over on Howard Stern talking about how he was almost Superman. So listen to how he talks about this. Listen to how he talks about how the process works at Warner's. And this is from back in this is from 20 years ago. So you listen to what he says.
All that got away from you when you were going to be cast as Superman. I think it's when J.J. Abrams was in charge of the Superman franchise. Someone had approached you about being Superman, and then suddenly it was taken away from you. Is that correct?
Everyone in town was reading for Superman. Like again, we're testing, I think, maybe 6 or 7 guys in 2002, 3.
Who are the guys? Who was being tested?
Paul
Do you
Walker,
remember?
I remember Paul Walker was before me. They were like, you know, the usual suspects. So, you know, of course, it's a life-changing, amazing opportunity, but I had to reconcile with, okay, say you do get the job to be the Man of Steel, it's going to be chipped on your gravestone. Are you okay with that? I mean,
Right.
you'll forevermore be known as the Man of Steel. There was sort of a Faustian bargain that went in to feeling, and I think inherently I didn't want to be known for only one thing because I prided myself on diversity my whole professional life, and I'm not a one-trick pony.
But how hurt were you that you didn't get it? Were you at the time very, very bummed out?
I felt disappointed that there was an amazing opportunity and it didn't come to fruition. It had to do a lot with some really shenanigans and studio politics and probably inherently in my screen test. I think that's why you test. They could kind of see I was only there like 98% instead of.
So maybe you were there 98% because the 2% of you was going, I don't know if this is good for my career. And you weren't fully committed to that role.
Exactly.
So like that to me is really interesting because he's not wrong about Hollywood politics and like how the way Hollywood goes through and tries to do these screen tests. I mean, JJ was, when they talk about JJ being involved, JJ had written Superman Flyby. Mick G was supposed to direct it. What happened was they were going to shoot in Australia, I think for like 4 months. And Mick G was like, I don't want to go to Australia. And so he dropped out of the project. And that's when J.J. Abrams, who at the time had only done Felicity, I think Lost might have just been a thing or whatever, but he was a TV guy. He hadn't directed any feature films yet. Remember, his first feature film was Mission Impossible 3 that came out in 2007. Arguably, in my opinion, probably one of the top tier. I would argue probably the best Mission Impossible movie outside of Fallout and the original. I like all the movies, but I really, really, really love Mission Impossible 3. I think JJ did such a great job with that movie, but that was like his first time directing. You know, like he wasn't really trusted to do a feature film because he was a TV guy. So that's why Warner's didn't trust him to go and do the Superman movie when Mick G bailed out. And then of course, I went over to George Miller, and Garrick here brings up the George Miller's Justice League. Imagine if that was made. I mean, you had the writer strike that happened beginning of 2008 that killed it. Everything else is just like, it's crazy. Yeah. But just imagine how that could have happened. Music Manual says, I hate Howard Stern. I love Howard Stern, man. I can understand he's not for everybody. He's calmed down in recent years. One of the interesting things about Howard Stern that I like, and that it's actually kind of inspired me in a way, is I know that I can be like uncouth and I can be crass and whatever, but he has taken psychology classes to better learn how to interview people and how to better learn how to discuss things with people. And I respect that. And I like that. His interviews have become quite interesting ever since then, in my opinion, because it's not just like, yo, how many dicks have you sucked sort of thing, which is kind of what he used to do in his, in the twilight of his career. He's chosen to go a different path. And I think that it's okay. But there was another clip I wanted to show from him, and this is also talking about on the subject of Batgirl and Brendan Fraser and everything else. And I just, for one, I just love Brendan Fraser. I love his energy. I love just like how humble he is. He seems like a dude who you just so down to earth, and you just want to go in and give his ass a big old hug, And this is them talking about what happened with Batgirl.
Went away, but
I was in Batgirl. We shot that entirely.
Where is it?
It's in a vault somewhere. The dumpster.
Why? Why is it? What do you know about this? You shot it?
Yes. With
you
Leslie
played
Grace.
the villain Firefly?
Yeah.
It seemed like a good movie to you? I mean, from what you saw?
It was great. Yeah. They shot, Adil and Bilal did the Bad Boys movies, are really good at blowing shit up, and they love doing it. Go fire effects, making stuff go bang. They're all over it. And so Firefly was right in their wheelhouse. So and Gotham never looked better cast as Glasgow, Scotland, and just gorgeous. And it looks like it's Gotham City, it's perfectly cast as you believe it, no matter where you look into town, if you light it the right way. It was a story about a guy who had been in the service and his benefits were cut. And he was very angry with the system. And what else is he going to do but burn it to the ground? That's all you need to know. Super villain right there. So you've got some sympathy to them. You've also got some humanity to him. And on top of that, a screw loose because, he's a bad guy. But is he really like all the best bad guys? You kind of like him a little bit?
Yes.
That was this role. And
great role.
It was, yes, on paper, very, very good. I relished this part. It was great fun. I really
And you
enjoyed
shot the whole movie and they never put out Batgirl.
Correct.
Do you think it'll ever be seen? Have you seen the actual? Have you seen the film?
No, I've not.
You've not.
No. I have friends and coworkers and associates who've seen it. They all say really good things about it. But the thing about it was screened in a garden variety test screening. It was the director's cut, first cut. It wasn't finished. I mean, I don't know about you, but I don't eat half-baked cake. I don't want to see something that's not ready yet. And the sad thing is that I don't know if it was judged on the merit. It wasn't shown in the best light that it could have had been. I mean, yes, once you give a film to the people in the world, it's open season to criticize it or praise it or whatever you want. But this didn't even really get a fair shake. And that's, that's disappointing for obvious reasons, but moreover, because little girls are going to have to wait longer now before they can see a Batgirl who they can identify that says, hey, she looks just like me too.
Right.
In Leslie Grace. And she was wonderful. Oh gosh, she was good. Really terrific. She's a firecracker. Like dynamite comes in small packages for a reason. Like she's a dynamo.
So, I mean, all that makes me want to do is just see the movie more. Blaine is here, says, sure would be a shame if someone leaked it online. I can neither confirm nor deny my opinions on that. But yeah, I think it'd be really cool. I want to see it. Roman here says, people are going to call Brendan Fraser woke. I don't think so. But maybe they will. I don't know. I think that's ridiculous. I think he just seems like a nice down-to-earth guy who is trying to make a comeback in Hollywood. He's trying to make a comeback in his career. And there ain't nothing wrong with that whatsoever, guys. There ain't nothing wrong with that, whatever. I think it's just utterly ridiculous, though, that Warner's is acting the way that it is. I mean, I get it because of a business side of thing, and that kind of leads us in to you could argue the main story of the night, one of the main stories of the night, and that is just oh my God, Disney today had its shareholders meeting, and Bob Iger came out there, first shareholders meeting since coming back as CEO. Everyone is kind of waiting for this. This is the big one. This is the banger. This is the crazy one. And basically says that he's going to cut 7,000 jobs. 7,000 jobs, and they're going to try to save $5.5 billion in cost savings. $3 billion of that is going to come out of content for Disney Plus. Now, I don't know what that means necessarily. I would assume that probably means that long gestating shows are probably dead. There was a rumor the other day that the Donald Glover Lando Calrissian show is probably dead, which I think is probably true, which is really, really unfortunate because I'd love to see it. I thought he was great in the role, and I've been an open advocate and proponent for Solo for all of this time, and I want to see more. So that part sucks. But then you've also got 7,000 jobs that are being laid off, and those 7,000 jobs that are being laid off, a lot of them are coming from the parks department. And a lot, the parks and stuff. And that is something that a lot of people aren't necessarily happy with. They're not okay with, because that, those are like the bottom rung people. Unfortunately, they're the ones that are going to end up just kind of getting left behind. However, that 7,000 is coming off of 220,000 global employees, which is 3% of the workforce. So it's not like much, but it's still definitely something, right? And so that to me is just like, it's still sad. It's still sad. I don't like it at all, but I understand it. We just don't quite know who is going to be the ones that are going to get let go. I'll tell you guys, I only want one person to lose their job. All right. I'll be petty. So when I was fired from the theater in Pasadena, my former boss went down with me. All right. This is 100% true. I had to go and file for unemployment because I needed money. And I had technically been fired. I went in to quit the day I was fired, which just kind of worked out for me. But he tried to throw me under the bus and deny me from getting unemployment. Right. So when I went to the court for my hearing, the unemployment office for my hearing, I'd gotten written notes, right, from other employees. I got witness statements about how bad our inventory system was and everything else. I brought in my work schedule as well as my phone records to show that I called my boss on nights that I closed in order to get help because our system was so messed up. And that was the thing they really got me for at the end, was one decimal was off on our Excel sheet, which was like a 2-second fix. And it happened all the time, and they could fix it, but they used it as a way to get rid of me. Well, when all that information was given to their HR people, because my former boss decided to not show up at the unemployment hearing, which makes sense because he lived down by Disneyland in Orange, California at the time. And we had to go to like the middle of the valley, it was about a 40-mile drive for him in 8 a.m. traffic. So he obviously wasn't going to go. And so, but I gave all this information to their HR guy. And then about 2 weeks later, I get a call from one of the former guys that I worked with to tell me that the manager had been fired because they discovered that he had been skimming off the top. And I knew he was. I knew he was stealing. I knew it. I basically had caught him by the end there, like not enough to where like he fired me as a result, unless he was paying attention that I had caught on, because he was like really lazy about it. But he ended up getting fired. And so long story short, I kind of looked him up a while back, and he was last been listed as a greeter at Disneyland. Right. So if anyone's going to lose their job, I hope it's this fucking guy. That's my thing. All right. That's my thing. Yeah. But yeah, fuck my old boss. He's a dick. I'm lagging bad. I'm not lagging on my end, man. I don't know what's going on. So tonight's not going to be that long of a show, but I understand that. The Watcher here says Bob Iger's been taking out Bob Chapek's trash. I mean, yeah, kind of feels that way. But there's going to be some cuts. I'm lagging. I mean, sorry guys, I can't do shit about it. I don't know what's going on. It's not doing that for me. So let me see on my end if I'm seeing anything here. I'm not seeing anything, guys. I think the best way to combat lagging is to, if you haven't already, slap the like button. All right. I think if we got to like 50 likes, the lagging would go away. That's my prediction. I could be wrong, but that could be my prediction. So try liking the stream. Let's try to get it to 50 likes and see if that happens. But so basically, Iger says here that his number one priority is the business, but he vows to not abandon movie theaters or linear television because that still is a massive earnings potential for them, right? Even Musicman here says there's something wrong with the stream. You do keep going in and out. I don't know. Let me mute myself, unmute myself. Well, if it's a bust of a show, it's a bust of a show, guys. I apologize. Okay. So yeah, so let's talk about here the big news that he kind of offered up, right? There's a couple things here. Is this do they have it listed here? Because I saw it. Hold on. All right, it's not listed here, but he is going to do an Avatar thing for Disneyland, which I don't know much about that. But let me bring up the other thing, because the other big news, in my opinion, is that you got Frozen, Toy Story, and Zootopia sequels are all in the works, according to Bob Iger. Yeah, Frozen 3 makes sense. In my mind, the story is largely done. All right, the story's done. It wrapped up in the last movie. These are bad movies. They're designed to sell toys. I get it. They have sold a lot of toys. They've made a lot of money, but Frozen 3 will make a lot of money. That is hands down. Zootopia, I love. They did something in that movie that I don't even know how the hell they did that. And that they made it both anti-racist, but also pro-cop. I don't know how, but they did, and they did it well. They did it great. And I love Zootopia. I've watched that thing. I can't even tell you how many times. If I have to pick a movie for my kids to watch, I'll usually put on Zootopia. That's how much I love it. So, okay. Skywalker Briner says it was vague for Avatar at Disneyland for the type of experience okay. So, I mean, clearly bringing Pandora to Disneyland makes sense. Definitely going to make sense. But I agree with the watcher though. When it comes to Toy Story 5, it was inevitable. I believe so. I agree with you. Now the question becomes, what are they going to do for Toy Story 5? Toy Story 4 came out, about 4 years ago now. The movie ended Woody's story pretty much, gives him a happy ending with Bo. It's a nice, bittersweet, sad movie. I mean, you've got Don Rickles passed away before the movie came out. Estelle Harris is now gone, sadly. So the Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head are both gone. Can you do a Toy Story without Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head? I mean, are they going to try to use AI to recreate those stories? I fucking hope not. I absolutely effing hope not. I really hope they don't try to do that, but they might. But it leads me to believe, I have a feeling I know exactly what's going to be going on. All right. I think I know what they're going to do, because there was an article here that was, I got to find it again real quick here. From Skywalker Brian had sent it to me. I thought I had it brought up. I did not. But according to a Screen Rant article here, Tim Allen seemingly confirms Buzz and Woody's story in Toy Story 5. So this is what he says. "See you soon, Woody. You are a sad, strange little man, and you have my pity." And off we go to number 5, to infinity and beyond. Now, here's the thing with this, guys. I love this. 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 Here's what I want. Here's what I want. And I might have pitched this before, but here's what I want. I want the gang to like Bonnie gets older. All right. Like Bonnie gets older. Bonnie starts to move on. They realize they're at the end of their career. So they want to find Woody, right? Or Andy's having a kid and they need to find Woody, because Andy's trying to get Woody back for his kid, which I think would kind of like undo the character growth that he went through in number 4. So I don't necessarily think that's what they're going to do. But what I think the story is about Buzz trying to find Woody. And I think the reason why they're going to do this is because Lightyear did not live up to expectations. Now, I don't believe Lightyear was a bad movie. I liked Lightyear. I think Lightyear I don't think it damaged the brand, but it was one that really felt largely unnecessary. And it was just done as a way to continue to kind of milk the Toy Story franchise without using why people like the Toy Story franchise. And I think that a lot of people, I think they don't hate the movie, but it's not something they look at in the same warmth as Toy Story 1, 2, 3, and even 4. So I think what they're trying to do is they're trying to find a way to correct course. Maybe to kind of make up for Buzz Lightyear, or to make up for the number 4 not having a definitive ending for the rest of the toys. I don't know. But this does feel to me like it's going to be a Lightyear focused movie. But here's the thing. Whoever writes it, for the love of God, please do not make Buzz the idiot that you have made him in 3 and 4. Buzz Lightyear is a bit of a meathead. He's a jarhead. He's a soldier, but he is not an unintelligent character. He wasn't really he was kind of misused. Toy Story 3 and Toy Story 4 were Woody stories. Toy Story 2 was a Woody story. Toy Story 1 was a Woody story. If you really think about it, Toy Story has been about Woody across the board. Makes sense. Tom Hanks, biggest character, but Buzz has not really had a Buzz Lightyear centered story. He really hasn't. In Toy Story 3, he was captured by Lotso. They reset him. They turned on the Spanish demo mode or whatever. And he spent a fair amount of the movie like that. Toy Story 4 comes around and he's grappling with his conscience and not knowing what to do with himself. So he just keeps slapping his buttons, which have different slogans. And that's apparently giving him guidance, which I was cute, but it wasn't my favorite thing. The representation, the presentation of Buzz Lightyear in Toy Story 4, in my mind, was a letdown. It was a letdown. The Watcher is right. Buzz is like a completely different character in Toy Story 4. He is. So I think this is why this one needs to be done. Yeah, I hope they don't dumb him down too. I love those characters. I love all those characters. I've been watching those movies now for well over 25 years in the case of Toy Story. My kids know them inside and out. I know them inside and out. We've watched the ABC, the Time, the Toy Story in, the Terror, right? The Halloween one and the dinosaur one. We've watched those countless times. They're fantastic. The short films following the release of Toy Story 3 were great. There's a lot. I love Toy Story. It's just don't make Buzz an idiot. And I feel like they've done that. They've dumbed him down and they've just kind of made him this slapstick sidekick. And he's not. He's the co-lead of these movies. Buzz is as important as Woody. And I think that's why they tried to do that with the movie. I think with the movie, they tried to make Buzz's character important because he was the lead of that story. But look, as much as I like Chris Evans in the role, he's not Tim Allen. He's not that character. And that is where I think they need to really think about this. But Toy Story 5, Frozen 3, and fucking Zootopia, I have a feeling are going to pull in a lot of money, not only for the studio, but for the theme parks, definitely for the merchandise. And yeah, I'm going to be there, man. I didn't see Zootopia in theaters. I didn't see it till it hit home video. I'll be there day one for Zootopia. I'll be there in theaters for Toy Story with my kids. My kids will probably drag me to Frozen and I'll just get drunk beforehand. I'll sober up before it's over, but I don't want to see it. Yeah, you see the hat? I'm Mrs. Nesbit. What do you mean? What do you mean half the voice cast has already been replaced? What are you talking about? No, they haven't. No, they have. No, what are you talking about? This is you with a bad take again, Anthony. The only voice member in the cast that was replaced was Jim Varney because he died in 2000 of cancer, I think. Other than that, Don Rickles was Mr. Potato Head all the way through. Estelle Harris was Mrs. Potato Head all the way through. You had, what was it? John Ratzenberger was Pig. Wallace Shawn was Rex. They were all what are you talking about? What are you talking about? It makes no damn sense. Like at the end of Toy Story, yeah, 4, Woody left Bonnie. That's true. My voice is cutting in and out. For me, it's fine. I don't know what's going on. I'm not getting anything. So there's that. Anyway, Paul Walker's confirmed for Fast X and 11 be a CG body and voice. That's not, no, he's not. Stop. Don't even do that. Don't even bring that up. All right. Now, I do know that they have been dropping the last of the Fast and Furious trailers. They've been talking about that. So there's some stuff going on with that stuff there. But anyway, that's kind of what's going on with that in my mind. I think that's going to be pretty cool. See what's going on with all that. But I really want to see what's going to happen with Toy Story 5 when they do it. I don't know what they're going to do. It could be literally anything, and I just hope that it's good. But the biggest problem with that in my mind is that you've got Jennifer Lee has been the one who has been running the show, and her running the show is just like not great in my mind. Hasn't been very good. Disney animation, I don't know. Like I don't know. Maybe that's just me. They've done some good stuff. I mean, I like Encanto, but like Strange World, it came and it went. You know what I mean? It's like a massively expensive movie, and it just came and it went. And like, even in my household, it did not make the rounds very often. Usually if the movie's good, they make the rounds. So there's that. But in the meantime, let me see, where are we at now? Just trying to find stuff. There wasn't a lot going on today with, I guess they, and then also Inside Out 2 is coming at some point in time. So, but what do we got here from Jess? Jess for $2. Thank you, Jess says, Nintendo starts selling games at $70. Yeah, and they haven't earned it. They haven't fucking earned it. All right, they haven't earned it. We'll talk about Nintendo and what they've done today. And they did some good stuff today. But let's be real. Let's be absolutely real here. They have not earned that. They haven't earned the $70 per game. They haven't done it. It's been 6 years since the Switch came out. All they've done is given us the OLED version. I mean, I know there were talks of like a pro version of it, but it got delayed because of COVID. I have no idea if that's true. But here we are 7 years into this console system, and it should have already been hinted at for what's coming down the pipeline. H Parts here says, how dare you want to play Hogwarts Legacy? Yeah, we'll talk a bit more about that. Though. But here's the thing. They've got the Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, the new trailer. I haven't seen this yet, by the way, guys. So I haven't watched this trailer yet. So let's see if they've done enough with this trailer to make it worth $70 goddamn dollars. Because that's a question. That's an honest question. Let's see. All right, looks pretty good. Looks like more of the same, but that's not a bad thing.
Rise, rise, my servants. Sweep over Hyrule. Eliminate this kingdom and her allies. Leave no survivors.
Sure, you'll be able to stop him. Please, lend him your power.
Okay, I mean, like, it looks good. Don't get me wrong. It looks great. It looks awesome. By the way, thank you very much, HBarts, for the gifting of 3 subs, 3 memberships. I saw that pop up in the chat. Thank you very much, buddy. Really, really, really appreciate that. Awesome. That's a good way to support the channel. Thank you, buddy, so fucking much for that. Really do appreciate that. But again, back to this. This looks good. This looks good. But is this $70 worth? That's kind of the question I want to ask you. I want you guys to ask. And in the meantime, check this out. I meant to bring this up last night. This, I think, is $70 worth. Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Look, 9 minutes of this shit. Check this out.
Star Wars Jedi Survivor is February's IGN first, and to kick it all off, we're introducing you to the world of Kobo, a brand new planet that Cal Kestis crash lands on early in the game after a secret mission he's involved with goes awry. Enjoy this look at 9 minutes of gameplay on Kobo, and be sure to check IGN all throughout the month of February for much more Star Wars Jedi Survivor.
Okay. Mind giving me a closer look? That is one big beast. We have our target. Now let's reach it. Last time I saw a Lucre Hulk was Braca. Long time ago, Prof.
He's escaping! That's spicy! Get him!
Hey! Oh, they're out! Here we go! No! Every... I tried to build my own droid one. Fascinating. And how did that go? Identified. They are hit. Damage taken. Have it right. Time to end you. Nice move. Everything burns.
Joke.
All right, sorry about the lag. That might have been caused by the fact that it was on like 1440.
Please let me go. We won't prospect in the gorge again.
You hear that?
No. Do it.
It should do a little bit better now. Sorry about that, guys. YouTube was having trouble today, as well as Twitter.
You think I can do that, BD?
Oh man, if Star Killer was the bad guy, that'd be great. No, Star Killer as in Vader's apprentice from the Force Unleashed games. I don't know why the battle droids are around, but I am very happy. I love the battle droids. Man, oh my god. I mean, you know, I saw someone complain about how, like, why is a Jedi killing everything? And I kind of get that a little bit, but at the same time, you know what? Self-defense, okay? This is a Jimbo defense. Oh my god, he decapitated that motherfucker. Yes, give me more Sam Witwer. I would love it. Love it, love it, love it. I wonder if, I do wonder if, because this game now comes out on April 28th.
Always on point.
Right? They moved it back, unfortunately. It was slated to come out, like, right around the tail end of Season 3, Jesus, of The Mandalorian. Right? So I'm wondering if Cal Kestis is making an appearance in The Mandalorian. Gameplay is non-canon. I don't know if I'd go into gameplay is non-canon, but I get what you're saying there. Ryan here says, gotta get meat somewhere. That's true. But those look like chocobos. Like, I don't want him to kill him. I want him to ride him in races and the shit. That's crazy. Oh my god. Man. Ooh. I need to replay the first one again. Yeah, right? Let the enemies fight each other. That's right. If Dom is in Mando as Cal, holy hell, it'll blow up. Yeah. I have a feeling it's going to happen.
I get it. They're weird things. I'd like to know what's in them, too. But we don't have that kind of time or resource. So no. And please stop asking.
All right, that looks solid. That looks really good. Hopefully, everything will. Blargan, that is Jedi Survivor, comes out April 28th. The stuff dropped, I think yesterday or the day before, but I just didn't talk about it. Brian asks, I do wonder how Cal will get the crossguard saber shown in the first trailer. I don't know. I mean, but there's going to be a lot more saber customization this time around, and I think what's going to be really fascinating is to see how Disney can be how they're going to integrate that into the Savi's workshop like they did before in the first game. So I'm excited. I want to play it. Command unit here says droids can be easily viscerally dissected. They can be. That's part of the fun of it. But I've always enjoyed the droids. Also, I did get your super chat about the 40K thing, which we'll check out towards the end. If it's lagging, okay, just a quick thing. Today, there was the new, what was it? YouTube was down, and that could be adding to the problems of this. I don't quite know. So if it continues, we'll probably have a bit of stuff with that. So anyway, here's this. I wanted to show you guys this thing. This is talking about Hogwarts Legacy, because that's still going on. A lot of bullshit with that going on today. I saw someone literally I saw an article, not even kidding you, literally referring to it as a genocide simulator. All right. A genocide simulator is what they want to call fucking Jedi Fallen Order. All right. Sorry. Not Jedi Fallen Order. Although that does feel like more of a genocide simulator than, let's say, Hogwarts Legacy, but that's what they want to call it. So there is this little thing here is blowing up online. Prodos asking, do people still care about Harry Potter? Oh, dude. So many people care about Harry Potter. You've no freaking idea. All this is doing is creating more sales. But anyway, let's give this this TikTok a watch.
And what's going on? Isn't Harry Potter just bigger than J.K. Rowling at this point? No. Sorry, buddy. You're supporting a billionaire transphobe. Twitter will be hearing about this. Wait, what? You're using Twitter? What? Isn't that owned by a billionaire transphobe? Hasn't he tweeted many times ridiculing the ideas of pronouns and all the other verbiage that trans people would consider problematic? I don't pay for Twitter. Doesn't matter if you're paying for it. You're still using it. You're still aiding in the population growth and engagement on his website. And he said plenty of times he uses those numbers to justify his purchase. And those are the same numbers that are used for advertisers to bring money to his platform. Whatever. It doesn't matter anymore. It doesn't matter. Well, why are you so fixated on this game? It's funny, because that's actually my question as well. Why are you so fixated on this game? Out of all the revenue streams this woman has, why do you care so much about this one in particular? Explain yourself. When's the last time you stood outside Universal Studios and boycotted ticket sales? You know she gets a percentage out of every Universal ticket sold? How many times you been out there boycotting that? What about Legos? You know how much money she makes every year from toy sales? You're a bad person, and Twitter told me that, so I'm going with it. It just seems so odd to me that out of every avenue she gets money from, you decide to go after this Warner Brothers video game that she's not even involved with. But I think I know why. Because it's easier. You get to get out of bed, pajamas on, go right onto your keyboard and type in Harry Potter game bad. Therefore, I'm a good person. At some point, these movements always get hijacked by disingenuous individuals trying to look like the good guy for some type of purpose or validation. It's much harder work to get off your ass and go down there to Orlando or California and boycott Universal or Legos, or go to Japan and boycott Nintendo, because guess what? She has contracts with them too. The humongous parts of her income y'all just overlook. The ones that could potentially actually make real change, you just overlook. Because it's to attack this game. Now I'm hearing people are bullying innocent streamers just because they're playing this game? You've become exactly what you hate. A monster. For the most part, the people getting Hogwarts Legacy, it doesn't mean anything to them except they just like Harry Potter. They're not sharing any views with anyone. Alienating people with baseless labels serves no purpose. All it does is continue to divide everyone. I hope someday you can understand that. In the meantime, I'm gonna be in Hogwarts, bitch.
Yo, I mean, he's not wrong. He's not wrong. Blaine is here, says, my problem with the game is entirely its bizarre plot with the goblin shit. I mean, it's a goblin rebellion where like the bad goblin is hanging out with like bad wizards. I don't know. I expect there to be a twist. There's always a twist. So, you know, there's everything else. All right. Well, Hold on. You can put, wait. You're putting down a goblin resurrection. They're even showing you mounting their heads for plaques on your wall. Yo, is that true? I mean, it is Warner Brothers games, right? And they did fucking Shadow of Mordor, and you're fucking chopping up trolls and shit, decapitating those motherfuckers, right? That's crazy, man. That's crazy. But anyway, I think it's fucking funny. I don't like, you know, I I just think it's one of those elements of it. Let's see here. That TikTok skit was Persona 5 parody. Was it? Cool. I don't know. I don't play Persona 5, you know. It's all good. I don't know, but good for that. I thought that was, yes, Jess, I saw you. Jess was the one who sent that to me last night. Caden sent it to me again today. Today's again, like, you know, let's see. Jay here says, yo, what else can you do in this game? Can you cast spells and other folks from school, pranking people? I don't know. I mean, I know you murder a lot of people. Like that is one of my, that's one of my concerns with the game. It's like, you're a 5th year, which means you're what, like 16 years old, 16 going on 17, you know, and you're like cruising through like the forbidden forest, and there's like poachers and shit, and you're just like hucking giant boulders at him and whatnot. Like, that's going to hurt a motherfucker. That might kill the motherfucker. You know, you can actually become a dark wizard and like straight up use the 3 unforgivable curses, like in a school. Like, I mean, you're kind of like, you know, you can murder people outside of the school grounds, but no one on the inside. That's a step too far. Let's see here. H Bars here says, I know someone is in this chat thinks you're a transphobe if you buy this. I mean, people look, here's the thing. Here's the way I see it. Buy it, don't buy it. That's entirely up to you. All right. Like, that's entirely up to you. I don't own the game yet. There was an offer for me to buy the game for me. I don't know if that's still happening or not. I'll take it because I want to play it. I want to sit down with my kids and give it a shot. My daughter, we've watched videos on it and she looks interested. But I'll tell you what, again, all that Hogwarts shit aside, man, what really got me today, hold on, there's already nude mods for it. Oh God, it's a high school, man. Like, come on, guys. That's bad. That's bad. They're in high school. They're not supposed to like do that in high school. I don't know. I don't know at all. And then hold on here. We got Command Unit here says Stellaris is a true genocide simulator. You have many types of genocide to choose from. I didn't know you can commit genocide. Hold on. Genocide in Stellaris. I'm looking it up right now. All right, let's see. According to Reddit, Stellaris is literally the best genocide simulator. All right, one person here says, there are so many varieties of genocide and slavery. Want to farm some people, want to hook them up to your electrical grid and use them as batteries like the Matrix. Want to just eat them to extinction, want to sterilize them to extinction, want to work them to extinction. You can do all of this and more. You can literally genetically modify a species and give them a trait called delicious and then farm them for extra food. This game has no ethics. What is this game? I've heard of Stellaris. I've never played Stellaris. It's on PS4, Xbox One. Okay. It's just a 4X. Okay. It's a 4X grand strategy game. Not every day gives you the opportunity to commit massive genocide in these games. That's Jesus Christ. Do I remember the controversial adult-only game Hatred? Did you know, Rational, I was the first person to stream Hatred on the internet? I was. The night that Hatred came out, I had gotten a code for it, and I streamed it on Hitbox because it wasn't allowed on YouTube, and Hitbox has become something else since then. Yeah, I was the first person to stream Hatred. I'll tell you the funniest thing about that game is in the second mission, there's a whole bunch of homeless people you can kill, and the homeless people that you murder act as health packs in the game. So yeah, I still have it. I still have it in my Steam library. So when I eventually get the Steam Deck, I'll be able to download it and with twin sticks, which is really how you should play Hatred. Hatred is just like, I mean, it's like Hatred came and it went, you know what I mean? And that was a long time ago. That was what, 2017, early 2017. It's been like 5-6 years since Hatred came out, right? Let's see. Fandom NSL here says, hate how all the chuds are going to use the Disney layoffs to push the get woke, go broke and pro DeSantis BS. Yeah, I know that's bullshit. It's bullshit. You know, it's absolutely bullshit. So Music Mainer says, I knew that was you. It was me. It was literally me. I'm not even making that up. It was literally me. Yeah, Destroy All Humans. You can do that too. And that's a fun game to play. I was actually playing the remake of that on Xbox Cloud Gaming a while back. HBards here says, so that's where you started hating homeless people? No, that was just a feature in the game. Not a bug, but a feature. And let's see. And Matt and the Homeless Man. Yeah, it was in the game. Ralph Subbletisser says, did you see Yuva Bull did a review interview about Postal with Mumkey Jones? No, I did not. Postal is my favorite one of Uwe Boll's movies. Postal is great. It's so bad, it's great. And Mumkey Jones, I haven't seen anything out of him since like his sex tape came out, which was not pretty. Was not pretty at all. Is that game on the Switch? No. Hatred is not on the Switch. Actually, let me double check. Hatred, Switch. Can I get it? Wait, what? No fucking way. There's no way. No. Okay. It's like there's nintendolife.com. Let's see here. All right. So April 13th, 2020, the adults only murder simulator Hatred is coming to Nintendo Switch. According to Destructive Creations, they've got it running on the Switch. Wow. I'm going to check their Twitter. I haven't followed them in a while. I'm going to follow them. They got new games out and shit. Hatred is such a weird fucking game though. Oh my God, guys, look at this. They totally fucking trolled. Oh my God. Yo. I don't know why I'm laughing at that, but it's just like the main the main guy from Hatred. The fact that you are able to play like the guy looks like Nathan Explosion from Deathclock. Just the fact that they put this together, like, oh my God. I shouldn't be. Wait, did the Hong Kong massacre came to the Switch? Yo, I got to get that. I remember when that came out. Have you guys ever seen the Hong Kong massacre stuff? Like, holy shit, dude. It's fucking it's dope. I'll show it to you guys real quick. We're just kind of in the video game side of things right now. Let's see here. Hong Kong Massacre. All right, let's see on the Switch. It came out 4 years ago on the Switch. I just want to see, because this is one that I remember. I remember when they had made this when the trailer came out for this. It took years for this game to come out. This game was very, very, very much, in my mind, felt like Hotline Miami, which I absolutely love. If they brought back Hotline Miami, I love Hotline Miami. Ryan asking, did you hear that they're bringing back classic Game Boy and Game Boy Advance games to the Switch? I did. Yeah, you can come get me when they've got Harvest Moon and Final Fantasy Tactics Advance on there. I have a maniacal laugh. That got me. That fucking got me, dude. So this is Hong Kong Massacre. All right, we're just going to jump right in. Okay. All right. What do you do for old time's sake? I'm going to fucking shoot some shit. All right, hold on. Let's get to the start of this thing. There we go. All right. So this is like very much like Hotline Miami in the gameplay. But I want to get this. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Shoot some motherfuckers, gonna puss him in the face, gonna fuck him in the face, gonna fuck him in the face with my gun, with my shotgun, minigun, boom. Oh, look at that guy, he's fucking dead, yeah. I don't know what I'm doing. But I dig the music. Come on, John Woo his ass. Damn. Come on. Come on. All right, 2 of them lined up. You had them right there. You could have just gone in and gone blasting. 18 rounds, you can do it. You just got strafe in, motherfuckers. Oh, 3 of them. Uh-oh, that's going to be... Oh, shit. Ooh. Good shot. Reload. Get some ammo. Get some ammo. It's like... It is like Hotline Miami. Oh, why did it fucking blur out? I don't need it to blur out. Cap a mofo, dude. All right, let's go to the next one. Look at this, like the shotgun. This totally feels like a John Woo movie. Oh, you did. So yeah, that stuff's pretty cool. I've played this stuff freestyle jar, but yeah. What the fuck is this? It's some shit. No, this Blaine, this is called the Hong Kong Massacre. And this one is an older game that, like, I think, you know, whatever, like a Hitman Cop or whatever. But it's very much in the same stylings as, like, Hotline Miami. And I agree with Astro Josh here. I loved Hotline Miami. I've got it for the Vita, and it has crossplay, so I got it for the PS4, hopefully for the PS5 when I eventually get it. But I think what I'm going to do on the video game front is I think I'm going to probably get the Xbox Series X. And then eventually when they do a slim version of the PS5 digital only, I'll just get that. Because most of my games on PS4 are digital. But yeah, it looks pretty cool. All right, so let's talk about the other thing today that caught my attention. And I haven't seen this yet either. I wanted to share it with you guys. And that is the Nintendo Switch Pikmin 4. Oh my God. Nintendo actually did enough today to warrant me to spend money with them. Because I love Pikmin. I fucking love Pikmin. Look at that. Shigeru Miyamoto's backyard looks amazing. If you don't know, that was the basis for Pikmin. It was actually his backyard. Is it Olimar? Oh, it's a different. Who's this guy? Son of Olimar? Yes. Red Pikmin. Yay! All right, we're back to the original core colors, man. Yeah, break down that fucking wall. Oh, nice. Oh, Ice Pikmin. This is a new one. Oh. You get a dog? That's... He's gonna take the corpse. Oh, wow. Ochi. Okay, that's a cute name.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Yusa Pikmin gonna die. Yes, Blaine. Yes, these games are worth it. Pikmin is awesome. I'm excited. And it comes out July, I think. Oh. Oh, snap. Oh, there's a night cycle now? Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's cool. That's very cool, man. All right. Let's see here. This is what? This is the one from today? I mean, I haven't looked at all these. I don't want to look at all here. We'll look at the Metroid because I have it up here, but we'll take a look at the Metroid one because I haven't seen that one yet either. But either way, that looks great. Skywalker Briner says, sadly, as Star Fox needs a comeback, he's likely left out a lot. Yeah, he is left out. I don't know why they always shit on that. That's just stupid. Gotta love Star Fox, man. Have I ever seen the live action GTA 2 film? I haven't. We might have to do that as a watch party because I'll probably, if anything big happens tomorrow, I'll probably take tomorrow night off. My kids aren't feeling well. I'm not feeling the greatest, and I could use a night to rest. But we could do something Friday. Yeah, let's take a look. And this is available now. I know that Metroid is available now for like $40, which I'm just like, damn, that ain't bad. That ain't bad. I'm tempted, but I have to wait till I get paid in like 11 days. So there's that.
The original Metroid Prime game is remastered on Nintendo Switch.
Wow. Wow.
First Metroid Prime game, original GameCube system, has been remastered for Nintendo Switch. Explore Talon 4 from the perspective of Samus Aran. But beware, there's more to this alien planet than meets the eye. Visors are the key to your adventure. Cover info and clues on how to progress. Depending on the situation, a certain visor may be required. When hostile creatures attack, keep them in your sights with the lock-on feature. Then fight back with beams, missiles, bombs, and more. This remaster adds new dual-stick controls, allowing you to move around while separately changing your point of view. You can also select a control style that recreates the feel of the original game, among other control options. Explore Talon 4 with your preferred playstyle. The digital version of Metroid Prime Remastered launches on Nintendo eShop later today. The physical version of the game will be available in stores February 22nd.
All right, first off, let me just say this. Hell yeah. 2, they dropped it today, which is great. And then in like 2 weeks, they're dropping the physical copy of it, which is also great. So it's like, I probably will wait and just get the physical copy of it. But at the same time, like, that's great. And then you also, if you want to go back to the original GameCube style of controller, you can do that apparently. That is okay. I don't particularly need that myself. So I'm good on that front. But, you know, I mean, giving us all that crap is pretty awesome. It's pretty great. So what else we got here too? There's a lot going on there. Master, I don't care about that. Bite and Katos, Fantasy Life, no. Which one did I want to see? Minecraft Legends, don't care. Blanc. Mega Man Battle Network. Don't care. Have a Nice Death. That's interesting. I'm looking for like the Octopath one, right? I want to see Octopath. There we go. Octopath Traveler 2. This looks pretty cool.
Octopath Traveler 2 is just around the corner.
I love the way this looks. I love the way this
After
looks.
today's Nintendo Direct, a demo containing the game's opening hours will be available on Nintendo eShop. 8 new stories await. Which path will you take first? Who will your allies be? And where will your journey lead you? Venture through a brand new world in Octopath Traveler 2, launching on Nintendo Switch February 24th.
Oh
Keep
my
it
God.
rolling. Run
Yes.
around and collect oodles of objects in this
Come-
remaster
Katamari.
of We Love Katamari.
Fucking Katamari, dude. Who doesn't love
Roll in
Katamari? Love
A zoo.
Katamari.
And space?
So weird.
New features include playing as the young king of all cosmos in 5 new challenges. And taking photos with a selfie camera. We Love Katamari Reroll plus Royal Reverie comes to Nintendo Switch June 2nd. In addition, active Nintendo Switch Online members can play a free game trial of Katamari Damashi Reroll.
I've always liked the Katamari. I have. I really have. Is this Sea of Stars? Oh, wait.
Combine the powers of the sun and moon to fend off evil in this turn-based RPG.
Is this the one that I was
Freely
hearing,
traverse
like,
a
looks
breathtaking
like
world.
Chrono Trigger?
Meet characters from all walks of life and devastate foes with timed attacks in battle. Complement your journey with enchanting
Oh my
melodies
God.
and retro-inspired tunes from the renowned Yasunori Mitsuda, a guest composer for the game. Sea of Stars sails onto Nintendo Switch August 29th.
Oh my
A
God.
free demo
All
will
right.
launch later today on Nintendo eShop.
I gotta charge my Switch, man. Download some of this stuff. All right, I haven't played that one yet. Fire Emblem, Harmony, Octopath. I'm looking for. Hold on. Do they actually give us anything? No, they don't. They don't give us any gameplay of Advance Wars, which I do love those games. I had that on the GBA. No, I had it on the DS. All right, Disney Illusion Island. Come on. Do they have anything here? I know there's something about. There we go. There, that's what I want. Yeah, Dead Cells Return.
Delve into these dark worlds. Dracula's Castle Bay
Yes.
in this new paid DLC for the roguelite action platformer Dead Cells.
Look at that.
Venture through the castle's hellish halls and outskirts alongside Richter Belmont and Alucard, leading up to a showdown with Death and Dracula himself. Wield the Vampire Killer and other iconic weapons as you vanquish legions of monsters in frenetic combat. 12 original covers and 51 songs from the Castlevania series accompany you during your quest in Dead Cells. Return to Castlevania, sinking its teeth into Nintendo Switch March 6th. Pre-orders begin today
Sick.
on Nintendo eShop.
Sick.
Enter a new grid in this narrative puzzle adventure set.
I don't care about Tron, Pikmin 4, Xenoblade. I don't care about Xenoblade. Anyway, there's some good shit there, man. There's some good stuff there. There's some good stuff. I gotta say, I mean, I'm not big into the Bayonetta origin stuff. Does it actually have any
Ventures deep
gameplay?
into the Avalon Forest ruled by fairies.
I'm to that forest.
Yeah, I'm going to that
I'm going
forest.
to become a witch and save Mummy.
This is Bayonetta
There,
before she
she'll
becomes
encounter the
Bay.
otherworldly demon Cheshire.
What the fuck?
You'll control both witch and demon at the same time. Harness Cereza's magic and Cheshire's ferocity to travel through this mysterious and dangerous forest. They'll need to work together in battle as well.
Cheshire, let's go!
Cereza cannot attack and can only support Cheshire by magically binding enemies. Hold an enemy in place while Cheshire attacks. Or stop an aggressive one to focus on another.
All right, I don't care about that. I don't care. I'll tell you this though. For me personally, I just I don't care. I'm gonna see this here. How much does okay? So the Hong Kong Massacre, by the way, is on is available on the eShop for $20 or what? Hold on, let me bring this up. All right. Yes. Age verification. I'm 40. You can get here. Okay. So you get the Hong Kong Massacre and Beautiful Desolation. It's a bundle for $4. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, here we go. All right. Set in the distant. This is for Beautiful Desolation. Set in the distant future. Beautiful Desolation is a 2D isometric journey that pays homage to adventure games from your childhood, featuring music from legendary composer Mick Gordon, known for his work on Doom, Wolfenstein, and much more. Explore incredibly diverse post-apocalyptic environments, solve puzzles, overcome obstacles, meet allies and dangerous foes alike. Oh hell yeah, $4, dude. Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Fuck. I'm gonna mark that. I'm gonna mark that shit. All right, let me see here. They have if Hatred is on there. Hatred is not on Nintendo Switch. God damn it, I would buy that right now. But this is a good deal. This is a good deal, you guys. Some shit there. Sorry, I know I'm kind of going off on some stuff. Anyway, all right. It is 11 o'clock. I do need to wind it down. We're going to check out the, what's it called? It's the command unit has asked us to take a look at this here. This is a 40K thing. All right. So this is Asteria Part 1 Landfall. Is this what he said it was? Let me just double check. What did you say it was, command unit? It's a live action 40K fan made mini series. Okay, cool. So it's something we can actually follow as viewers. I think that's going to be a good thing because it does get to be a little bit difficult as time goes on. So, all right, let's take a look at this here. Get some 40K on.
Initiating release sequence 29. Squadron 301-Zulu 892. Prepare for clamp release. Control, this is Zulu 892. Ready for release. Affirmative, Zulu 892. Happy hunting.
Yeah, it's my first.
I wouldn't worry. It's a small backwater aqua world. Where it is, the Navy's gonna have it wiped before we even touch down. This will be over within a week.
I just don't want to die useless to a throne, you know?
Don't worry. It doesn't have time to pay attention to any of us.
That's always, heartwarming, right? When you're like, man, I really want to be service to the throne, and the guy's like, your shit's kind of stupid.
The Emperor protects. Always.
All guards, be advised, ETA to touchdown is 1 minute.
That was just episode 1. Okay, I mean, like, okay, I mean, that's like, if there's shit that's coming down the road, that looks all right. That looks pretty good. There's some decent stuff there. But all right, thank you all, everyone, for hanging out tonight. I just kind of, sorry for the lag. YouTube has been kind of crazy. It's been crazy a little bit on my end as well. You know, and we'll come back on again. If I'm, you know, if anything happens that's big tomorrow night, I'll jump on. If not, Friday, and maybe we'll watch some shit. Also, I found out apparently ChatGPT can, you can play like Dungeons and Dragons with it, or like text-based games. So we might have a little bit of fun checking that out. I don't know, some kind of like kind of a hangout sort of thing, I guess. Keep it a little bit lighthearted for the rest of the week. But anyway, guys, thank you all so much. Have yourself a great evening. I'll talk to you guys later, and peace out.